What is up, everybody? My name is Griffin and welcome back to a brand new episode of Redstone Craft. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Redstone Craft and we're flying about. And you can see right now that we are back with our texture pack. Now, shout out to the Pure BD Craft guys. They just pulled this off amazingly. The texture pack's already done. They did warn us that a few things on download that a few things might not be textured yet. But so far, everything that I've seen with like blocks, etc., seems to be textured. So I don't know what isn't textured yet, but I guess we'll find out as we go. Anyway, as you might have guessed, the texture pack isn't the objective of today's episode. But before we do get into it, just take a look at this armor and these tools. It is so good looking. I can't actually zoom, but look at the armor. Legit, look at the armor. It is the best armor set I have seen in this texture pack. Like, holy crap. Anyway, with that, with me, my amazement out of the way, today's episode is all about, well, getting ready for some more stuff. So between episodes, I did some more mining. I actually basically was up all night. These are freshly brewed. But I did some more mining. This is our Nether shulker, by the way. I reorganized it to include basically everything, and I also got myself this more ancient debris. I actually not seen the texture, but besides ancient debris, you can see I got netherrack. We got a bunch of nether quartz because I finally mined it out. We also got a bunch of gold, so this has been pretty productive mining session. We're gonna start off the episode by smelting these, seeing how the netherite scrap, that's what you call it? I think it is. How do they look? So these are 41. That means, oh, you're out of coal. Okay, that's problematic. Why are you out of coal? Horse. Hope I have coal. Do I? Yeah, I do. The hell, my furnace is out of coal. Anyway, we're gonna start by. Ooh, that looks more like a strap. I prefer this than the other one. I don't know, I don't really like the netherite scrap texture in vanilla for some reason. So, yeah, but with that out of the way, we can actually put you back and put the nether one back as well. And while this smelts up, let me tell you about what we're actually doing today, because this is just step one. This is just to show you guys that we got more netherite. We're actually gonna, I'm off camera, gonna make both of our gearboxes, dead boxes 1 and 2 into netherite dead boxes. So I still need one more of these mining sessions. But I'm up for it, you know, gold, etc. It's sort of a good way to get resources in general. But I'm delaying a lot, Jesus. The main objective of today's episode is for us to make a new base. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. All this time, this beautiful village that we've been at, which is not even finished, by the way, hasn't actually been the main objective of this series. Now, this is just a standing ground, somewhere we have farms, for crops and animals and even villagers. And I am going to come back here, and I'm not going to just abandon this. It is going to be one of my main outposts, just like the island outpost, all the way back in that direction. It's going to be one of my main outposts, and I do intend to come back here, fix the rabbit farm, decorate this area a bunch, secure it against mob spawning, because I'm hearing mob spawning somewhere. It's under the floor, okay. But yeah, we're going to do all that and much more at a later date, but we really need to find a new yes it is. We really need to find a new base, and the reason for that is that I don't really want to live here forever, and I have actually had this idea on my mind for a very long time, because I want to make a modern style design base with concrete and all the sleek and modern looking things. And in order for me to actually get that done, I need to pick a nice biome first. And I used a tool that I actually have next to me called Mine Atlas, which allows you to look at the biomes in your seed. It also allows you to find other stuff. I didn't use any of this. I just used the biomes because looking for biomes yourself can be annoying, and you can miss a biome that's right next to you. So there's no point. I just use the tool. I know some people are going to complain, but I'm honestly okay with using the tool. So, and the biome I'm looking for is the mushroom island. Mycelium mushroom? Mushroom island? Mushroom island, yeah. And why the mushroom island, you might ask? Well, there's actually a pretty easy answer to that. The mushroom island is spawn proof, which basically means I can light it up however I want, which is good because it goes with our plan of just being sort of liberal and being decorative and leaving it in a nice place. So that's what we're going to do. And in order to actually get to this mushroom island, we need to go in this direction about, let me open up F3. So we're at X700, we need to get X minus 6,200, and we're at Z minus 283, and we need to get to Z minus 4,100, which means we're quite a few blocks away. I don't want to do the math for the sake of getting it wrong, but we're pretty far out, which basically means we're going to have a lot to do. Woo, let's not die. We're gonna fly all the way there, and once there, we're gonna get started. Oh look, a village. But you guys might be asking yourselves, why are you doing this right now? The Nether update just came out. You said last episode you had a bunch of projects for the Nether. Why are you looking for a new base right now? Well, there's actually a very specific reason. One of our main projects, and what I was originally gonna do this episode, was our Nether Hub. But the Nether Hub requires it to be a hub, and I want my hub to be near my main base and not just in my main outpost, you know? And since I was already planning on moving to this island at some point or another in the series, I thought that we might as well just go there, get it prepared, set up a Nether portal, and just build a hub there. I think it makes a lot more sense. Oh look, another village. It's a lot of towers. Wow. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna head all the way there, and I will see you guys once we're significantly closer, I hope. Okay guys, so we're here. We got here. There's a mushroom next to me. I'm sorry, my friend. So a couple things. The mycelium is very ugly in this texture pack. The mushrooms are actually alright. I don't remember them looking like this. And another really big deal is that, you know, clearly those are not textured yet. They did warn us this was an experimental texture pack, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Nor am I honestly going to worry about the mushrooms, because the first order of business, actually, after I show you how big this island is, it goes all the way from there, all the way back there, and around, and it has that little thing there. We might destroy that. I don't like that. We might actually take it down. Ooh, lag. Ho ho ho, okay, I like this. We're probably gonna destroy this island right here, because I don't want any mobs spawning anywhere near me. And all the way through here, you can see it is a huge, huge island, and since it is a huge island, it's going to take multiple episodes to terraform, multiple episodes to build on. We're not going to worry about all that today. What we're going to be doing today is taking care of this bit. So, first order of business is cutting down all the mushrooms, then it's flattening down the island at least a little bit so it looks good. And then the final order of business is to actually replace all the mycelium with grass. So we're going to go into a time lapse where I'm going to be taking care of that. It's going to take a couple hours, I assume. I don't expect this to be quick, but it's something we got to do. And the reason why I'm doing this corner here is that I feel like the Nether portal should stay right here. Sort of has an entrance into the entire thing. Then we'll build on the island as we go. So yeah, this is going to be, you're going to have a lot of builds, a lot of big builds, and another reason why I really want to do this small part is that it's probably going to be a lot of work, and I want to refine exactly how I'm doing this and how it's going to get done. So let's pop into the replay mod, which I hope still works. If not, you guys will just watch a third-person time-lapse. Anyway, let's pop into the time-lapse, cue in the music. Okay guys, so this is future Grandman, and sadly the replay mod wasn't working. I tried, I really did. In fact, it hadn't even worked with that, like it hadn't worked at all, but at least to record, make like flattening this. By the way, ignore this, you're gonna see this next episode. In fact, you're gonna see all that next episode, but shh, secrets. I actually recorded myself and I was excited because it was a pretty pleasing time lapse of me just taking this all down. It was the whole episode, you know, getting the space ready. It sort of sucks that I can't show that to you guys. I mean, it was just breaking dirt, so you didn't miss anything major, but it is sad that the replay mod didn't work. Next time I'm going to get my alt account in to make sure I record it nonetheless, because I don't want to risk the replay mod not working again. But yeah, I just wanted to pop in and explain why you haven't actually seen the time-lapse. Future clips will mention the time-lapse, so I do apologize. They were recorded yesterday, not today. And they weren't recorded with the knowledge that this was going to happen. Because the replay mod worked in recording, and then it didn't work when I was trying to edit the clip, because that's how the replay mod works. I don't know if you guys never used it. But yeah. That is it, that's sad, and next episode the same thing is actually going to happen, and yes, it does suck. Yes, I wish I could do something about it. Sadly, I can't, because, you know, I recorded these 2 episodes basically back-to-back days, despite them each taking me quite a few hours to get done. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go back to past Grandman, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay guys, so we're back. It's actually been like a little over a day since we last spoke. This took me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And this right here took me a lot more, but we'll get to that in just a second. Let me sleep. So this was a project, be sure, but I achieved what I wanted. I turned this island into green, and I liked the green. But it also made me realize something else. This island had mountains, and although they weren't perfect, they were something. And I prefer landscape than no landscape, and I am not a landscaper. I can try, I can make small hills and all that, and I will, this won't be barren forever, but I don't have the capacity to build actual mountains. And although if we look at this Mushroom Island, there's a lot of mountains that are going to need to go, and a lot of hills that need to be flattened, or at least smoothed, and I can do that. I cannot redo them, and that leads me to believe that I need a better method to spreading grass, and I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna need to do some testing in creative, because yeah, this is pretty barren, you know. It's sort of sad to see an island like this. One way or the other, I did achieve what I wanted, which was to get this done, and that was actually the main objective for today. The other main objective was actually to get this nether portal. Now, I've lit it up, I have not crossed, and the only reason why I lit it up is to make sure I don't light it up elsewhere where I shouldn't, because technically you can light it up in the block, like, behind it, but you really shouldn't. As for this took me, like, quite a few hours, actually. I'm not a good designer. Also, can I... Like, I don't get why this island is so blocky. It's blocks everywhere. My shovel's almost breaking. I don't want to use you. But it's so much blockage. I'm gonna need to, like, cut these edges. They look ugly. But anyway, back to the point. This is done. My objective was first just to make an archway. Whoopsie daisies. Let me take this off. But then I realized that it was a little barren. It didn't look that good. Let's put some stuff around it. So there came in the soul sand and the soul soil. And then these things I decided to make pools because, look, they're animated. They look so cool. I hope you can notice that in the video. But yeah, I decided to make these pools on either side. Then I decided to went and collect some mushrooms, some of these grass thingies. They're warts, I think. I don't think they're called grass, but you get what I mean. And it looks so sick. What I might do is I might grow a tree on each side just to complete the look. But yeah, and I also use these soul lanterns here, which look so good. The only thing I'm not sold on yet is these. I tried putting them down just to see how they look, but I don't know. I think it looks too much, because then it's completely broken once it gets the obsidian. And no, I can't bring this back because there's no block there. This portal's 4 wide and it's shifted. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to rethink this. I do like the gilded gold, the gilded blackstone back here. It took me a while to find this, but I did. It looks really cool. I think you can smelt it for gold. I'm not sure though. I just picked it with some touch to be sure. Hello, mushroom. Your texture is still not fixed. That's sad. Anyway, this was the main objective. Now I'm curious to see where this is gonna lead. I hope it leads somewhere okay, and I hope it doesn't sync up the other portal. It has no reason to do so, but to be honest, you never know. I also have some spare obsidian that I got from my shulkers because we might actually have to fix the nether portal on the other side. I have the coordinates that I need to hit written down, so we're gonna cross very carefully. I also ran out of golden carrots, which is sad. Okay, that's precarious. Okay, we're in the Soul Sand Valley. Really nice looking Soul Sand Valley, sort of a cave. I like this biome generation. There's a ghast up there. Let's try avoiding it. Okay. Coordinates check. You guys can't actually see this, but we're at -767, -534. And it is on -535, I'm gonna guess. Yeah. So now what we need is -667, so we're good there. And we need 1 block further back, so 366? 536, that's what I mean, sorry. So let me cross. I don't want to put those boots. You not stand there. Okay, there was a block on there, good. This portal is gonna get decorated at some point in the future, just not right now. Now I need to break it. And let's remove the obsidian so we don't have any mistakes. And the reason why I'm being so precise is I really need this portal to work, and I can't have portals linking up, and I'm pretty sure I have a farm nearby, because when I was scouting for the island, when I was scouting around the island, sorry, I found the squid farm, which means we have a portal nearby. It's not near, it's a couple thousand blocks away, but nonetheless it's close enough that it can be an issue if we open up that portal, which we have to, because ooh, that's a bad idea. Because next episode is going to be exactly that. It's going to be the tunneling. Use some blocks. I can't use my shovel. I need to go repair it. But yeah, this is it. This is the start of our Nether Hub. Right here, I'm just yeah, I don't want to look at netherrack. It's ugly. Soul Sand Valleys aren't supposed to have that. There we go. Now, I'm gonna just hope that this crosses correctly. It should, but once again, nether portals are very experimental. And we're back. Awesome. So, yeah. I know this was a slightly short episode, and a good part of the episode was a time-lapse. There was at least 5 minutes of time-lapse there, but to be fair, it was a couple hours for me. I also didn't time-lapse the grass growing. I'm sorry, but I don't think that would give for an interesting time-lapse. Definitely aesthetically pleasing. I was just standing up there watching, but yeah, it's not the most entertaining, shall we say, time-lapse to watch. Anyway, guys, with that behind us and our beautifully green island in front of us in the clouds. So yeah, guys, with that done and all this done, we are done for today. I sincerely hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check us out next week as we start our nether tunnels. That's going to be exciting. We're going to build the Nether Hub next episode, hopefully. And yeah, that's all I've got time for today, folks. I'm out. Peace.